Hi everyone, welcome to Skylar Tarot. I hope everyone is doing great. So today we will be checking their secret feelings for you or their hidden feelings for you, something that you don't know. How do they truly feel is something that we will going to uncover in today's reading. So we are kind of finding out what is it that they are hiding about their feelings for you, okay? So please know that this is a general, collective, and timeless reading. So all the messages might not resonate. So take what fits and leave out the rest. Okay, so file number one, a person's secret feelings for them. We have individuality. File number two, we have adventure. File number three, we have vision. I have so many other cards, but every time only these cards come. Okay. All right. So, wait a second. I'm just trying to find out how I'm going to use these cards in the reading. Okay. So, pile number one is number 24, individuality. Pile number two is number one, adventure. And pile number three is number 41, vision. Okay, so these are your options, these are your choices. Now, just in case you would want a little help in selecting the piles, I'm assigning zodiac signs for you. So, pile number one, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, and Leo. Pile number two, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, and Cancer. Pile number three, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, and Taurus. Okay, you guys, so these are your zodiac signs. You can use your sun sign, moon sign, ascendant sign, whichever way that you feel more associated or connected with. I'll see you guys at your reading. Hi, pal one. So, those of you who resonated with card number 24, individuality, and your zodiac signs are Sagittarius, Capricorn, Leo, and Pisces. We are checking what are their hidden or secret feelings for you. What is pile number one's person's hidden feelings for pile number one? Secret feelings for pile number one. How do they secretly feel about pile number one? We have upheaval. So this is also reducing down to 6, number 24. 51 is also reducing down to 6. There is a high possibility that your person feels that getting into a relationship or getting into a committed relationship with you or doing an equal give and take with you will just going to uproot their singlehood or their individuality. As a matter of fact, they must be someone very adventurous. They must be someone who likes to live on their own terms. And being in a partnership with someone is something that doesn't sit well with this person. What are their secret feelings for pile one? What are their secret feelings for file one? It could be more like they are of a belief that if they have to get into a relationship with someone, that means they have to give away a part of themselves. That freedom will not be there. Maybe they were in a relationship which were always very codependent. Ecstasy, chasing thrill, excitement, and good time. Maybe this person likes to chase, this person likes to be in a relationship, more of a player sort of an energy. They don't want to uproot that part of themselves. How do they feel? This could be more like there are negativity surrounding relationship, surrounding being in a partnership with someone. How do they truly feel? Resistance. Secret admirer, suppressing, timid. So even if they would want to get into a relationship, they're resisting this connection because of their own negative mindset about relationships are bad. You have to give in too much into a relationship. Being in a relationship means that I have to adjust. I have to give away a part of myself. I can't be as adventurous as possible. I can't have girls' night or boys' night or whatever nights that they are planning to do. So there is a lot of, I would say, limiting beliefs that this person has. Maybe this person is also scared that being in a relationship means that they have to attach themselves to you emotionally, and this doesn't sit well with this person because they want to enjoy all the surface level things. They don't want to go deeper into it. Hold on. Yeah, it's all about individuality, and this person feels that maybe coming into a relationship with you might just they might just have to give away a part of themselves. Hmm. Okay. All right. So this is what right now is coming, but let's see what is coming through tarot. Pile number one. What are their secret feelings for you? What are they hiding? This person could be like literally not expressing. They could be someone who is wanting to hold on to you, but doesn't want to show it. Doesn't want to show it because they feel that maybe, if we come forward, if we reveal our emotions to each other, that chase, that thrill will be gone. How do they secretly feel about pile number one? We have the Fool. We have Seven of Pentacles, which is also a very waiting sort of an energy, waiting, watching, perhaps doing some energy check-in because we do have tarot cards here. Keeping a tab on your whereabouts, sort of a thing. Five of Pentacles. That explains their negative mindset. That explains them not wanting to accept the emotional depth of this connection, their own emotions for you, let alone emotional depth. How do they feel about you? Do they really have feelings? Do they really want you? Because with these cards here, I do feel that they do, but this person is not in touch with their emotions. How do they secretly feel about pile number one? King of Pentacles. Right now, I feel here that they are trying to manipulate. They're trying to play games. They're trying to be more like, I don't want to take any step towards pile number one. Let them come forward. The kind of energies that people are in, I don't chase, I attract, is what this King of Pentacles to me looks like in this tarot deck. I always feel that kind of resonates with the same energy. I don't chase, I attract. I have all the material abundance with me. I have all the looks. I have this apple which is also bitten. So I'm desirable as well, and I have those devil horns. So I am not doing anything. I'm just manipulating you, playing games, and you will yourself gonna come forward. This could also mean that this person is not emotionally open, emotionally expressive. That vulnerability is missing in this connection. Hmm. To me, it looks like more of a waiting and watching sort of an energy. Like, how much effort do you put in? How badly do you want them? Because to me, it looks like this person wants you, pile one, but they're playing games. They're literally playing games. Clarify upheaval. High priestess. Nine of swords. Yeah, they need to heal. And we do have six of swords. They need to move away from their shadow self to do the work, to actually do the work. I'm actually gonna, read this, like what is coming forward in upheaval. So it says nature does not discriminate. Upheaval is a reminder that things can change on a whim. Wait a second, I'm just trying to connect the cards, okay? I just want to place it here because I take these as an upheaval. Okay. Are you prepared for a change? Are you able to regain your composure and fly off to a better, more stable position? From being laid off to being forced to move into a new home, change can appear sudden and sometimes cruel, but not always. Sometimes there are clues that change is coming, yet we ignore the signs. Sometimes change brings a fortunate situation or moves us into a position to receive a greater opportunity. When upheaval appears, ask yourself if you can feel the rumblings like a seismic wave just below the surface, that something is about to shift in your life. When you connect with your intuition, and we do have high priestess here, you will get a feeling that something's about to happen. You will pick up on the changing energy that will soon impact your life. When you can anticipate a coming upheaval, you will be better able to plan for the shake up. This to me kind of reminds me of Tower, the Tower card, and I also feel that their intuition is guiding them, because there is an influx of emotions which is like rising. They are secretly admiring you, yet they are playing games, and they had been in this energy for quite some time. But with this upheaval coming into picture, it's like their intuition is guiding them to walk away from their shadow self, to on move on into a better version of themselves, to heal themselves, right? With this Nine of Swords, it's more like they are scared of a lot of things, and which is why they are not in touch with their emotions. There could be some things that has left this person feeling really numb, and which is why they decided emotions are scary. Emotions are scary. I don't have to. It's not like that this person is just not admitting. They are feeling, with this secret admirer here, they are feeling things, but they are just not expressing it. And that is what is creating a blockage. Had this person really healed and they have come into the energy of a composure, then all of these wouldn't have happened. This person would have been very sorted that, all right, I don't have to get into a relationship, and the communication would have been very open between you and this person, Palwan. Yep. All right. So this is what their secret feelings is. Let's just find out the advice for you. Before that, I want to do one more check in. What is this connection about for this person? What is this connection about for this person? Romantic connection. Like I said, feelings are definitely there. It's just that this person is not willing to accept those feelings and express them. And that is what is creating blockage. That is what is creating a negative pattern in this relationship, because they do want to, and they do want you as well, pile number one. All right, let's just find out what is the advice for you. Okay, so your advice is basically control and reflection. Okay, so your card says if you have pulled this card, now is the time for surrender. There is a great power in the release of control. It does not mean giving up on your dreams. Surrender is accepting that your dreams may look a bit different and trusting that it will be for the best in the end. It is more fulfilling to live in the present, full of intention, than to worry about the future that is uncertain. Take time today to actively release your worries, your fears, and your need to control things you truly cannot control. So you've been asked to actually release control. And with this reflection card here, I do see that maybe, how are you showing up in this relationship? What do you want from this person? So it says that if you have pulled this card, then there might be a deeper meaning to your current circumstances. Take a step back from how the situation appears to be and look at it without judgment or bias. Is there an underlying reason that is driving these events? If so, try and let this new information expand your current understanding and transform how you approach your actions to this situation. So, pile number one, you've been asked A, to surrender, right? B, to actually see how are you showing up in this relationship. Are you like expecting too much? Are you being too much attached? Are you too much detached? Are you like not calling them out on their BS? Just try to reflect on those parts. If you're not doing it, it's time to be honest with yourself, with your own self, right? Because I do feel that this connection requires both of you to be free from any attachments, any resistance that both of you can create for each other. It's like no one has to force anything on anyone, but I do feel that there is a need to have an open communication, that you are okay, you are safe to express how do you feel about us. That is the kind of feeling that is required in this connection. Okay, so this is what I have for you. Thank you so much, pile number one. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye, take care. Hey, pal, too. So, those of you who resonated with adventure and your zodiac signs are Virgo, Cancer, Gemini, and Libra, this is going to be your reading. We are checking person on your mind. I'm going to place this here. Person on your mind, how do they truly feel about you? What are their secret feelings for you? Something that you don't know, something that bothers them, and something that they don't want to share it with the world. So let's find out, how do they truly feel about you? What are their secret feelings for you? I'll do. We have growth here. Hmm. Perspective. There is a high possibility that your person feels that this relationship has a potential to change themselves and their perspective towards what an actual relationship looks like, you know. So the reason that I'm trying to say is that with this growth card coming in, and it kind of reduces down to five is also a number for change, right? And if you could see how this crow is like sitting there, and there are like rays coming out, and while these crows are like in their mundane lifestyles trying to, figure out what do they want to do in this world and everything. So your person definitely feels that this connection has given them that sort of growth which has changed their perspective on things, not just relationships, but life in general. Maybe, with this adventure card coming here, which adventure means being open to possibilities. Maybe this person is seeing your connection or seeing you as someone with whom they are open to see where this goes. They don't want to fit this particular relationship into a template. They don't want to fit it into a template, like, this is how the relationship should move, this is how, we should move, and they don't want to define anything, maybe. Yeah. So that is what right now, these are the messages which are coming. Let's find out what else we can find out. What are their secret feelings for you? File 2. What do you need to know? What are their secret feelings for you? We have conflicted, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. We have distracted, sidetracked, change, delays. What are their secret feelings? And we have cloudy judgment. I do have a feeling with these cards coming here and with this person is trying to move away from a lot of things. Maybe you guys were sharing a relationship which was conflicted. There are conflicts in it. You guys were very hot and cold, perhaps very on and off. Maybe you guys were seeing other people and you did not know which one to choose, right? So all of these things are basically coming into picture, where the one person is thinking about how the relationship should be, and the other person is thinking about how they should act in a relationship, how the relationship, you know, how do I put it? How the relationship should be, maybe, should be. How should you make them feel? How do they make you feel? So all of these kinds of, permutation combination is sort of coming up. But what I feel here is that your person thinks that right now maybe just so that you guys can grow, so just so that you guys can see each other's perspective, or your own perspective to change. There is a need to there is a need for you guys to be separated. There is a need for you guys to clear your heads off and feel, why is it that we guys are feeling stuck? Why is it that we guys are always having conflicts with each other? Why are we guys not open to possibilities? Because this is definitely coming into picture, which I feel that is important. Maybe you guys are taking some time off so that both of you can align with each other and see how do you guys really feel. Okay, so let's find out what's coming through tarot. Pile number 2, what are their secret feelings for pile 2? Person on their mind, what are their secret feelings for pile 2? We have King of Swords. What are their secret feelings for pile 2? We have Page of Swords. Okay. We have Page of Cups. And then we have Fool. I do have a feeling there is something related to communication, like you guys could be not communicating with each other. You guys may be exploring that, let's just go forward and speak my truth to you, pile 2. But then this person feels that if they do that, they are not sure. They're not sure. Maybe the conflicts will happen. They also feel that if you guys sit together and have an open communication about what do you want, their perspective and your perspective, and if you guys can just come into alignment, everything will be solved. But again, for you guys to sit together and talk it out openly is a challenge which is coming into picture. So every time the sword comes out for a communication, something or the other thing happens, and then the person puts the sword back in, that the communication should not happen. Let it wait. And with this card here, they also don't know which way the communication would go. And because your person is so much scared of conflict, they don't know like how to come forward. They don't know what to say to you. They don't know what do you want, in fact, pile 2. That's what is coming here. But I do feel that even though with this Page of Cups energy, there is there is a romantic feelings which are there, but they're kind of taking a break from those romantic feelings so that they can have that, I would say, clarity right now. They don't want to come forward and be in alignment with you when even they are not sure, and in fact when even you are not sure. They would want a new beginning with you. Okay, that is coming there. The new beginning is definitely there, but until unless you guys are not aligned enough or enlightened enough to come together and have a chat with each other about what this connection actually is, where do you want to see this connection going, that open communication has to happen. And otherwise everything, they are just taking a break from it, and they would want a break from it because they feel with this Cloudy Judgment and Fool card, going forward, in a very casual manner again and again, is just not, it's kind of keeping you guys stuck in illusions. You guys are still very distorted energies. You guys are still not balanced. It could be more like you have to balance your wounded feminine and wounded masculine energy, something that's coming up. Because if these two energies, yin and yang energies, are unbalanced, that kind of makes the one person as runner, the other person as chaser, and that is what is happening here. I do want to see what is this connection about for this person. What is this connection about for this person? Sacred friendship. Sacred friendship, to me, it kind of represents no template. No template. It's like we are not defining a relationship. There is something sacred between us, and it could be romantic, it could not be romantic, it could be anything, but we are just there for each other. We are here to heal and grow and all of that. We are here to give each other that space to grow and heal. That's what, to me, sacred friendship looks like. Okay, I do want to check what this growth card looks like. So, number 23. Crows become more vocal and aggressive when it is time for the young ones to learn how to fly. This is a pivotal moment in the young bird's life, and once this lesson has been mastered, the world becomes so much greater. You too may be at a crucial moment, and the lesson may be difficult at first, but once you understand it, a new world will open to you. Growth directs your attention to areas of your life and have become remarkably different as a result of gaining a skill or understanding that you did not possess in the past. For example, learning a new language may have opened the doors to new opportunities. Developing an understanding of your triggers that lead to sabotaging behavior and or habits can help you overcome a block that once created stagnation. You may pull this card if you are on the cusp of a growth spurt as a change that will move your life in a new direction is approaching. That is what I'm kind of picking up, like something that is triggering because you guys have hot and cold tendencies, because you guys are distracted, because there are illusions that you guys are not balanced. And even though I feel that there is a lot of unsurety about going forward and reaching, because pages do represent messages, right? But even if you guys reach out to each other, it's more like on a very surface level, and no one is going deep to have a conversation. And that is the problem here. That is the problem. So your person feels, one second, clarify growth, Two of Pentacles, Magician, and the Emperor. So Magician and Emperor sort of represents to take action or not to take action. You know, Emperor is about sitting in their power and have a boundary. Magician is about going forward and taking action. And Two of Pentacles is more like to take action or not to take action, to make this connection grow or not to make this connection grow. That is also coming forward from a lot of triggers. Like even if one person wants to take it forward, the other person triggers, and the person who wants to take an action moves back, retreats. And then there is, sabotaging, which is coming into picture, which is happening from both the ends. I'm not saying it's just them, pile number 2. Yeah. So you guys have to literally learn your triggers and then understand what is coming up for you guys. Okay, so let me just get an advice for you, pile 2. Advice for pile 2. Reflection. And then freedom. This is plain and simple. I don't think so that I even have to open a book, but I will. But for this card, I'm not going to do that, because what I feel here is that you have to reflect back on your triggers. And with this 32, which is reducing down to number 5, which represents change, right? And we have 23 here as well. So 5 is something that is very, very significant. You have to change what is blocking this connection. You have to change yourself, your shadow self. You have to change what triggers you, and what the other person has to heal, like what triggers them. And that is when you have to release those triggers, to be free of all the triggers that are happening in this connection, so that you get out of these unbalanced, hot and cold, conflicted energies. Yeah, it's about, King of Swords also about, and how this owl is sitting there, it also represents wisdom, and you gaining that wisdom and then operating out of that wisdom is something that's important here in this connection. So when you talk about their secret feelings, I feel like this person has started to understand the dynamics between you guys, and what they are doing is that they are trying to move above all the things that were not working out in this connection. It could be from their side as well. Maybe, this person is healing, they are reflecting, and they're already coming into the energies of, let's just free everything which is not working out, and let's see where this goes then. Okay, file number 2. So this is what I have for you. I'll see you guys in your reading. Bye bye, take care. Hey, pile 3. So those of you resonated with vision, that's number 41. And your zodiac signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, and Taurus. We are checking person on your mind. What are their secret feelings for you? What are their secret feelings for pile number 3? Communication. Communication. Play. Okay. It looks like you guys are not communicating at the moment, because the two butterflies are not facing towards each other. In fact, they are separated, looking in the opposite direction. But both of you would want to, but this person is like, should I go forward and communicate? Should I wait for them to communicate? I want to check some more, because I do feel that this person wants to communicate. What are their secret feelings for pile number 3? Abandoned. They feel you could have abandoned them, or they could have abandoned you. They walked away, or you walked away. So yeah, so communication is definitely not happening, and this person is secretly hoping to communicate with you. Even though they feel that everything is fine, they're still clinging on to you. Sorry. And I did see second chance. So I think this person wants a second chance. Okay, we have hard fog. Abandon, clinging, and hard fog, which is mixed signal. And then there is running. Running, obsession, open heart. They feel that they must have messed up this connection because of their own Why am I having a feeling with this running card present here, an obsession and an open heart? They secretly want you, pile number three. That is what is coming here. They secretly want you, but then expressing it, expressing those feelings, and then acting on those feelings is something which is very, I would say, challenging for this person, because we do have running here. Maybe you walked away from this connection because of them not giving you, them not opening up their heart. I do see feelings from both the end, right? I do see feelings from both the end, but you definitely take a call. You looked at the bigger picture and you decided to just walk away. You felt that it's no longer important to cling on to this person. Because this person is always running away, there is always mixed signals, there is no clarity whatsoever, and you don't want to be in these kinds of energies anymore. You don't want to cling on to something which is not sure. Okay. All right, let's just see what happens now. What's coming up through tarot? Person on pile number three's mind, their secret feelings for pile three. We have the star. We have Nine of Cups. Like they're praying, they're manifesting. Lovers. And we have Magician. They are definitely manifesting you. Number three. It could be like they don't want to take any action, again, in a very runner sort of an energy, and they are manifesting a communication from you, perhaps, because with the star card present here, they're definitely praying that you should reach out to them, that you reach out to them and things are all fine between you guys. With this Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, and their wish will be fulfilled when you will going to come back, and you decided to walk away, it looks like, pile number three, and this person is now that you should come back. You should come back to them. Because I do have Emperor at the bottom, which sort of represents that they are not interested to take any decision at the moment. They don't want to go forward. They don't want to, budge from their throne and do the hard work. They can manifest it, but no, when it comes to actually going forward, no, that's too much for their ego, it looks like. They're not gonna let you go. They're spying on you and they're obsessing over you. They're also daydreaming about how the connection would gonna look like. They might be having a lot of passionate thoughts about you. I would not be surprised if that's the case. Clarify this Magician. I do feel that this person is also, to some extent, introspecting. Clarify Magician. Fool. Yeah. Well, they don't want to go forward with this Two of Swords. They don't want to go forward. They would want you to come back to them because they have blocked emotions. They are messed up when it comes to taking action, expressing feelings, doing something for you, pile number three. My God. And Nine of Cups and Magician also represents manifestation. So they are manifesting a communication from you. They are manifesting that you guys should be aligned. Okay. Let's find out. Clarify communication. Four of Wands, reconciliation, celebration, High Priestess, and Page of Wands. They want to reconcile with you, and that's the secret feeling. And when it comes to them coming forward and expressing that, hey, I want to reconcile with you, pile number three, I don't want to let you go, I do have love feelings for you, that's not going to happen because they're like, they are the emperor. Why should I go forward? Why should I go forward? All right, now I want to check something more here. Um, hmm. So, number nine, crow, communication. Communication brings the message to speak up, state what you want. You may think those around you know your needs and desires, but that may not be the case. Now is the time to articulate your wishes. Communication asks that you get clear on what you want so that there will be no misunderstanding or confusion later. Although communication may point to a situation on an early level, it may also indicate that you need to be clearer with what you want when communicating with your spirit guides or higher self. Are you being too vague? Are you asking for what you want exactly? Okay. To me, it looks like that this person is still not clear about what do they want. They really need to explore. So, like I said, communicating not just with you, pile number three, right? What we read from the book, and which is why I always refer to the book. There is some additional message which is going to come out. Are they communicating? High Priestess here also represents their own intuition. Page of Wands also represents their own intuition from this card, right? Because see, like how that's an enlightenment that they're getting. The fire to explore something. So what their intuition is guiding them, are they willing to explore it and reconcile with you? That is something that is important. Because if that fire is strong enough to do that, this person will definitely going to come forward. If that is not strong enough, then this person will just going to be in the emperor energy and manifesting, while you out there is doing your own work. It looks like pile number three. Let's see what is the advice for pile number three. We have discontentment. What is the advice for pile number three? And we have protection. Okay, but I do want to check out one more thing. How does this person view this connection? How do they view this connection? Release desire to control. Clinging. They're literally clinging. I have a feeling that this person wants to control you, pile three. Because with the way these cards are coming up, even though there are feelings, there is the action is just not there because they are blocked. Because we do have Emperor here. They feel that being with you would be a wish fulfillment. This is something that they really want, but will they gonna take an action towards you? That is not coming forward. You have to go forward and take that action. Pile three. Okay, okay. Let's see what are your guidance here. We have number 15. That is discontentment. It says, if you have pulled this card, it is a reminder to stand strong. At the root of discontent can be many offshoots, but the most often found is fear. Maybe it's a fear of scarcity, abandonment, pain, or even a fear unique to you. Confronting this fear can help you be true to yourself in your present situation. And then there is card number 31, which says protection. I feel that, when this person is so controlling and they are not reaching out, you have to protect your own energy. If you're struggling with protection in your life, it might be attached to how much you value yourself. We protect that which we hold dear. It can be hard to do this though if you did not learn self-worth at a young age. Protection might call for placement of boundaries or for you to say no. It might call for you to stand up for another or to stop protecting someone from the consequences of their own actions. However, this card is calling you to be sure to be proud of your strength and not shy away from it. So, what I'm feeling here is that every time, you know, because this person is not taking a step and stand coming forward, you going forward every time, that is kind of arising out of a fear. You have to work on that fear of yours. Like, if this person is not coming forward because they are in their wounded masculine energy, right, and every time you go forward, you're kind of compromising your self-respect, or maybe your self-worth a little bit. Doesn't necessarily have to be, because I do see release desire to control. So this person is definitely clinging on to you, is definitely, and I did see running at the bottom when we were shuffling these cards. So this person could be runner and you must be the chaser. That kind of puts you in the same dynamic. And you can only release those dynamic if you start to protect your own fears, if you start to protect your own energies. Fears, why did I say that? Because out of a fear, if you're not protecting your fears, you're kind of attaching to other person. So you have to be that conscious enough about what you are doing in a connection. Okay, so you have been asked to not take any action no matter how much this person manifests you. If this person literally loves you, right, let them take an action. The gender could be anything, but this need to control has to be released. All right, pile number 3. So this is what I have for you. Hope you like the reading. Thank you so much, and you guys take care of yourself. Bye bye.